All right, right now, though, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the Harris County District Attorney's Office has announced a new initiative to better equip law enforcement to deal with these type of situations.
Oh, that's huge. They go through so much, even put their lives on the line in a lot of these situations. Angie Rodriguez is live. She's outside where that training will take place. Angie, we understand that Gabby Petito's stepfather is actually going to speak there.
Yeah, we're actually here at the East Aldine Management District Center where that training is taking place, and we're actually joined by Jim Schmidt, Gabby Petito's stepfather. What does this kind of event mean for you?
This is an amazing event. I'm glad to be a part of it. This event today is bringing together multi-disciplines to figure out and combat domestic violence and to prevent homicide by domestic violence. So being in a room with advocates, law enforcement, prosecutors, and everybody in between to come together to prevent it, it's a great thing to see.
And it's really important too. I've covered a lot of stories in the past about victims of domestic violence. So how important would you say it is to have something available like this for those officers, first responders that are on scene when something like this happens?
It's paramount. They're very complicated scenes. There's a lot of dynamics that go into it. So coming to trainings like this, providing them with tangible resources that they can use out in the field to disseminate the information they're receiving and actually be able to help in some way and get them support and prevent that homicide is huge.
Absolutely, and super important. What are some of the topics that you will be discussing in just a little bit?
So we're going over today, they're kind of revamping their domestic violence high-risk team and what they're doing and trying to take a different approach to it. They brought myself in and Kelsey McKay. I'm going to be sharing my experiences with losing our daughter and what we recognized or didn't see at the time and ways to improve in the future. And Kelsey's talking about what they've implemented here in the last 10 years and how they're looking to expand and continue to improve on a lot of the great work that they're doing.
Very important. Do you mind sharing a few of those things that maybe you didn't notice, that way we can bring them to the attention of our viewers?
Absolutely. Hindsight's 20/20, and looking back on it, we didn't understand domestic violence. We figured it was the same as what everybody else thinks. But looking back, there were red flags along the way. And on the surface, when you take them individually, they seem very benign, but when you add them up, they equal a pattern that's predictable and preventable. And so right away there was love bombing, doting on her, making her feel like she's the center of attention, which some might think is a good thing, but it was really fast. Relationship started, and then he started to isolate her. He took her away to Florida. When she was down in Florida, away from her family, she made friends down there. Then he slowly started separating her from her friends, kind of taking anybody away from her that might recognize that something's not right. And then the other forms of coercive control started. The financial abuse, the gaslighting, the mental manipulation, really just breaking down their sense of being. And not every domestic abuse situation is physical violence, but it all starts with that coercive control and the tactics they use. And it's about gaining and maintaining power and control over an intimate partner. And that's the foundation of every domestic violence relationship. And recognizing those signs early on and intervening early on will prevent those domestic violence homicides.
Thank you so much. And I know we spoke a little bit earlier about what brought you here to Harris County, so you want to touch on that just a bit?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time traveling across the country, sharing Gabby's story and training first responders. We're kind of been in Texas for the entire week. We were in Lufkin and Tyler earlier this week at events. And when this event came up and Kelsey was asked to do it, and she said, "Would you like to be a part of it?" I said, "Absolutely." Any place we can go where we can help make a difference and just help impact one life, save one life, then we feel like our daughter didn't die in vain.
Thank you so much, Mr. Schmidt. It's such an important cause. Thank you so much. Of course. We're going to go ahead and toss it back to you guys. We are waiting to hear more from Mr. Schmidt here, but as well as other people within the Harris County District Attorney's Office. We'll keep you updated on Fox Local. Angie Rodriguez, Fox 26 News.
What a powerful testimony that's going to be, too. I feel like the whole country was watching that case so closely and feel almost like ties to that family. They went through so much.
For sure.